that, yo. It's funny. My coach, I'm training at Freebird. I'm dumbbell
Yeah,
pressing orange
yeah,
dumbbells. And
yeah.
he's like, oh,
Again, what did your coach say about your
he
hat,
said
bro?
my coach said the same thing.
What did he say?
While I was at Freebird, I was dumbbell pressing the orange dumbbells.
Okay.
He's like, oh, nice form. Oh, your hat's matching too. It's nice. What the fuck? I'm like, how you in the UK and you don't know what a fuck is, bro?
Bro, James, he said that the other day when we were recording, and I had
James,
like a shirt. James Marshall. I took out
oh yeah,
my
yeah.
took off my shirt. He's like, "Yo, put the mic on your hat."
I would have kicked his ass right there. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I always troll him. He's like, "Oh, when he said it, he's like, oh fuck, my bad, bro. I'm at your turban," and then he slipped. Okay, welcome to Jack
But it
episode.
makes sense, yeah.
This is episode 11, right? Episode 11.
11 for everything.
Kags is twinning in from the beach. Look at
Glad you're
this
in the hat gang.
You
beautiful
look
hat,
like
bro.
what's that bald black guy, yo? That sings or raps?
50 Cent.
No.
No. Oh,
Schoolboy
Usher.
Q.
Usher.
No,
Oh yeah,
Schoolboy
when I
Q.
wear a bucket,
Schoolboy
he's
Q.
not bald.
Might as well be bald. He's wearing a
Yo,
bucket hat.
actually, more Trey songs. No, no, kind of.
I know. Whenever I wear a bucket hat, I feel like Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q.
You wear a
Yes.
bucket hat often?
In the summer, bro. Otherwise, I'd burn my head.
Yeah, I love my bucket
Really?
hat. Yeah.
I got a sunburn when I went to Hawaii
How you burn your? I
bro. It
swear,
was
Kags
bad.
looks like this right now.
Oh damn, he does. Oh, they're both black. What? What? I didn't say that. Just kidding.
No, I can't say that.
You can't say that. That's too much. Okay. Yeah,
No,
where's your hat, Manraj?
my hat.
We can, I guess, fuck around with it, right? But actually, no, we can't. Yo, the other day, never mind. I'm not gonna talk
What are
about
you
this.
saying?
At Freebird.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck it. I won't mention it. Okay, so
Mention
we'll
it,
be.
bro. Why are you scared, bro?
Bro.
Just say it. This guy's so scared of like conflict, bro. Just say what you want to say. Who cares?
Yo, it was so
Here's
funny,
what
bro.
happens,
We're
bro.
making we're making a funny video, Kulvinder, and I think that motivated guy was there. Maybe do like a funny
Oh,
Brampton.
what's his name?
Hamza.
Hamza, cool guy, yo.
And we
Yeah.
did like a funny video on like the Viking press. Like I was doing calves and shoulder press at the same time. And then this other uncle came, you know the uncle who always like with the white darty and
Yo,
like
I talked to him too. I have a funny story about him too. But yeah, yeah.
he came and he's like, Sang funny nahi honde. He's like, Sings cannot be funny. That's a misconception in the world. And then he's like, stop the video. And then Kulvinder was like, Paji, attention for video. That's why people will come to the gym. It was the funniest shit. He got like so serious about it. Or like,
Yeah.
but yeah, basically.
But yo, I get it, bro.
No, I get it, but it's also different times, right? Like understanding like we're doing it for a specific context. But I guess he sees like movies, Punjabi movie, and they always make like the sings like the funny characters, right? So
Yeah. But yo, think about it this way, bro. When you're 58, right?
yeah,
You see these
54.
might as well be
Yeah,
58, doesn't matter,
yeah.
right?
I'm 54.
Bro, when you're in no, I'm talking about the uncle.
Okay.
He's
I got
58.
it. I got you.
So that uncle, he's 58, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like imagine when we're 58. Imagine the dumb shit we're gonna see in gyms, bro.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I will be like, oh my God, these
Oh,
guys.
we'll be doing the dumb shit.
Nah, bro.
Bro, it's gonna be so science based by the time we're 58. Whatever we do, everyone's gonna be like, yo, uncle, that's completely off track.
You're still gonna work out at 58?
Yo, all my life, bro. I'm gonna be so much TRT at that age.
Are
Fucking
you serious, bro?
What are
yeah.
you
You
gonna
and
do
I.
at 50?
What?
What are you gonna do at 58?
Bro, after 32, I'm not gonna weight train like heavy. I'll train like
Really?
probably twice a week, bro.
What are you gonna do the other days?
Bro, I'll probably do some like cardiovascular stuff.
Golfing?
I'll go into a sport.
That's fun.
I'll be like
Jiu-jitsu or
boxing or
something?
something. Not
Yeah.
jujitsu. That's some laying on your back and shit. That's fuck that, bro. Like
Why is
boxing.
that
I'll
bad?
probably do boxing.
Vaccine? You
Yeah,
vaccine? Yeah.
Vaccine?
probably do that.
Vaccine. Yeah. Fuck, we're gonna get canceled. Vaccine. Talked about the vaccine.
That's fake, bro. Don't take that.
Okay. So we're talking we're talking about we're not gonna be training later on in the age, but since we've obviously combined here, probably all of us combined 30 years of training experience maybe, or like 25 years plus, right? So let's talk about some of the mistakes we made in those 25 years of training. That was a good segue. That was the best segue yet. No? I'm
That's
fucking proud of that one.
pretty good.
Okay, I'll start. So I think the biggest mistake I've made, and I still sometimes catch myself doing this, is trying to stay lean all the time. Is just kind of in this shape physique where you just want to maintain some sort of ab structure and like veins pop in and stuff like that at all times. So before, when I started training, that's all I chased. But then I like missed a massive fucking window of like 3, 4 years where I could have been focused on building muscle mass, which is actually what gives us like the lean look that we want. Because if you just keep getting leaner and no muscle, you end up just looking tiny without muscle. So biggest thing I kind of have learned is like, yo, focus on building muscle for like majority of the year, most of the time. Majority of your life should be focused on building muscle if you're training in the gym, and then try to do cutting or fat loss for like shorter periods of times instead of focusing only on the fat loss. Because the look eventually comes, the more muscle mass you have, right? So stop chasing abs.
How often were you cutting before? Like every year, right?
Bro, I'll be cutting like fucking all year. I would only bulk like maybe like
3 months?
January, February. Yeah, like 2 months, maybe Jan, Feb, March, I would bulk up.
Yeah,
Maybe December sometimes. And then rest of the time I was just trying to stay lean. So
that's mental.
have you guys done that?
Never.
All the
Really?
time.
I've always been fat, bro. I always feel good with
Let
high
me
body fat.
let me ask you this one, Raj. Were you initially when I don't know why I did it like that. Let me ask you this one, Raj. When you started your training, were you coming from like a fat place or like a skinny or like lean phase?
No, I was just an average kid. I just had
Like,
like I was like 100. Well, I was like 150, 5'6".
okay, so you never
So
really
your
like
height and
fat.
weight.
Yeah, my current height and weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so you're never really like fat, like normal.
No, bro. I hate eating, bro. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Oh shit. So I guess one of the things for me was like I was always been a chubby kid, right? When I was in like middle school, high school.
Oh, I got it right now, bro. You're always chubby, so you're always trying to stay lean. I was
That's
always
it.
small, so I was always trying to stay big.
There you go.
Yes.
Look at
There
that.
you
We're
go.
fucking
Trauma healing, bro. We just
yeah.
healed our trauma. I just figured out my life.
So traumatic.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
don't think
traumatic.
I went into a proper like bulking phase until I like cut down for the first time.
Yeah,
And like and then before that, like my entire training and nutrition would just be like, what are my calories to cut? Even when I like first started, probably first like 4 or 5 years.
yeah,
And it was always like, yo, get lean, get lean. And then when I finally got lean for the first time, then it kind of clicked like, oh, okay, I did this. Now I can go into like a bulk or whatever. But a lot of people don't even get to that point. So it's just
yeah,
like keep getting lean and then like they fuck up and then they gain more weight and then like there's constantly in the cycle of like not consistently like eating to grow,
yeah.
right?
It's
Especially
true.
when you start off a little bit fatter because that's what you're chasing the entire time.
Yeah,
And once you get to that point, it's like now I understand it's like, oh, once you get to that point, it kind of clicks for you. So like a lot of the guys that train, I'm like, they're like, yo, I want to get shredded. I'm like, obviously, first of all, we don't really have the muscle mass for that. But it's like getting them to a point where they're like comfortable being lean and then getting them into like a gaining phase after that, like that has a little bit more buy-in than just be like, yo, like if you told me straight up like to eat more food when I was when I first started, I'd be like, fuck you, bro. I'm trying to see my abs and shit.
yeah,
That's what everyone wants to see, right?
yeah,
And I think that's like a growth phase where it's like you kind of accept once you get to that point, or
yeah,
that you don't have enough muscle once you get down there and you're like, oh shit, why do I look so skinny? It's
yeah,
like, nah, this is where like the actual work should have been done, right? But
Yeah,
yeah.
so what was your weight in that picture? Your most like shredded picture that you posted? I don't know when you posted it. I think it was maybe like a week or two. Saw it. What was your
they're
weight, body weight?
150-ish, probably 152. I think I got as low as like 143. Uh,
Damn, bro. 143?
Yeah,
yeah,
son.
I
You're
was
what, 5'10", 5'11"?
5'10".
God,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
It was crazy. It was
that's
fucked.
Holy fuck.
fucked, bro. Your shoulder's probably bigger than your head. I mean, your head's probably bigger than your shoulder.
Bro, I probably have a picture. It looks like I can't even find it,
But
but
yo,
like
that's a good point.
so
Like,
skinny.
yeah, it's a
That's
good point,
insane, bro.
Cagsman. You know, it's one of those things where what's that famous Jim Carrey quote? I hope everybody gets like really rich so they find out it's not about that. So like if someone's trying to get lean or whatever, it's like, yo, just get as lean as possible you actually can. You'll find out it's like, oh damn, I
It's
look like a
horrible.
skinny bitch. Yeah, like like I just look scrawny, scrawny,
Brony. Scrawny, what the fuck? Scrawny.
I'm from India, bro. I just
Scrawny,
came
bro.
here.
Scrawny.
I just came on a boat. Okay,
No,
so
I was
yeah,
giving me a hard time. What I've stuttered. And he's like scrawny. Not even
that's
close. At least I was a little close.
that was pretty close. Scrawny, same thing, bro. Okay, but yeah, so I'm like, if someone's trying to go in that phase, like, yo, just go get lean, as lean as you possibly can, get those abs, and you'll find out it's like, oh fuck, I actually don't like this look at all. Like, I'm actually tiny. And then you'll find out, okay, maybe I should like grow for a long time. Instead of yo-ing, you're like, oh, I kind of cut. Oh, I feel too small now. I'm gonna bulk now. Oh, I feel too fat now. I'm gonna cut now. You end up looking the same for like
They
7 years.
bro,
Because
people just stay in the middle.
yeah, that's what I did for like 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
Like initially, it was the same. I looked the same. My parents were like, "Yo, what do you go to the gym every day for?" And then like finally, like
Damn.
2017, bro. A parent, my nanny used to be like, "Yo, why you wasting time at the gym? Like, just study hard and shit like that." And then, cause I used to drink lots of ice caps too, so my diet was ass. Ice cap and like kurkure and like Maggie. It's fucking jokes. It
Yeah.
was just ass. But yeah, either
Straight
way,
Indian.
straight Indian, bro. But yeah, I'll basically cut down as much as you want, right? Get lean, but just go all in on it instead of going like halfway through and like, oh, I feel small now. Just go all the way. Learn that you don't want that, and then you'll find out majority of the time you do want to focus on growth.
I remember I used to cut for like a week and then I did bulk for a week and I cut for a week.
What
I'm
the
like, yo,
fuck? What
I was like, yo, body recomp. I remember learning about this in high school, and I'm like, yo, if I just cut for 1 week and I'll bulk for 1 week, this is gonna be fucking sick.
Well, that's the most
So
fucking
1 week,
dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I'd make this huge shake with like bananas, peanut butter, protein powder, and I put that all in. And I was like, yo, bulk is gonna happen. And then 2 weeks in, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm up like 10 pounds. I look fat as fuck. Like I need to
what
go
the
cutting.
fuck?
Now just alternate back and forth for like years.
Uh,
It's
Bro,
actually nuts.
this
Well,
yeah.
that's
You
actually
guys,
so
I was
let's
like,
fucking chill.
I was like, these guys on the internet fucking stupid. I'm gonna hack this body recomp shit. They're like, yo, what if I just do one thing for 1 week and I just keep alternating? I'm gonna get fucking jacked.
Whoa, so you're going from like 4,000 calories 1 week to like 1,800 the next week.
1,800 next week and then go back to like fucking 3,500 and then back down.
this guy's saying undulating diet, bro. Undulating periodization for his nutrition. Yeah.
I thought I was gonna hack it, bro. I was like, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, it's gonna be sick, and then did not work out.
I've heard people do like 1 month and then 2 weeks and 1 month and 2 weeks. But I've
Yeah.
never heard week after week. Like that's pretty fucking stupid, bro.
That's
Like I've heard
fucking
people like bulk for like 4 weeks and they'll be like, yo, like 2 weeks they'll drop the calories and then just kind of keep going like that. But 1 week's crazy, bro.
I was
Because
like, what
if
if
you
I
have a
just lower
bad
my calories
weekend,
on one day?
if you have a
and
bad weekend, your bulk is cut in half, bro.
Right.
Your week bulk is done.
So say like somebody is obviously like in the phase where they're kind of starting or they've been working out for a minute. What's like, do you guys have like boundaries of like, okay, if you're above this body fat percentage, I would recommend you like just lean down to this much and then gain for a long period of time. Obviously, if you've decided you want to gain for more longer than cutting, right? That's where the majority of the rewards are. But like say like somebody's like 25%, 30%, 35% body fat. Would you tell them to like get down to a certain number and then like gain for a long period of time? Or would you be like,
They're
fuck it?
just starting?
Or like they're in the middle, because some people like they're like, well, you know how some most people are, they've been on and off for like 95 years, and they're like, yo, bro, like I don't know, bulk, cut, but you can clearly tell like they have a lot of fat, right? So
Someone's
it's like,
35%, they're asking you, should I bulk up, big bro?
yo, it's because I've gotten this question where like if someone's really high body fat percentage, right? Like I'm talking like 270, 280 pounds, but they're like, yo, like people say you should put on muscle before you cut down. And I'm like, hey, bro, but like you have a lot of body fat, right? So you're in a state where you can lose some body fat and gain muscle at the same time. But if someone's that much body fat, cut first, right? Obviously, to like 15%,
Yeah.
10%.
Yeah. Even training age is like, I feel like people don't say the right thing with training age.
For
So
sure.
like, even if you've been working out for like 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
like I would consider like a body recomposition like 2 proper years of training,
Okay.
right? Because I had a body recomposition in COVID when I started training properly again.
Yeah.
I was 177 for like, I think it was what, 6.5 months. And it
Mm.
looked like so much better after like 6.5 months.
Yeah.
But like I
Makes sense.
was already training for like 5 years. But those 5 years were like shit training.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like all these guys that are on and off, or girls, whatever, if all these people that are on and off for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, they
Yeah.
could still do a body recomposition
Yeah.
because they haven't
Okay.
been training properly, right?
They haven't.
And
Yeah.
a lot of people don't even understand like people think they're doing 60% of the work, but bro, they're
Yeah.
actually doing like 20,
Yeah. It's
right?
true.
Like they're just like 60% in their mind is like I work out. I know I go to the gym and I drink a protein shake.
Yeah. Check the box.
Right? They're like, yo, that's it. So it's like
Yo,
a lot of people can just get away with doing a body recomposition for like 2 years, the first 2 years.
good amount of time.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
they're
tough.
getting stronger.
It's just tough. They relate like a scale on the weight or whatever as like, am I making progress or not, right? So actually, this is good transition into the other point we're talking about, uh
Overload.
progressive overload.
Yo, one thing I was gonna say, I
Yeah,
agree with the whole scale thing, right?
yeah,
Maybe 10 years ago, but bro, everyone knows like yo, training takes years, bro. Everyone knows it takes a decade,
100%.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
So the
yeah.
fact that people still base like their progress on a scale, it's like, bro, they just don't want to see things through, right?
I have my body weight tracked for like 3.5 years, bro.
Do you track your body weight every day?
Every day.
Bro, I check my body weight like after like 10 days, bro.
Jesus. I would have
Y-
so much anxiety if I didn't know how much I weigh.
Really?
I've like it's just natural for me to step on a scale every morning.
Yeah,
But yo, if
I'm like,
every morning,
yeah.
I do
damn,
every morning too. Yeah,
that's
Like it's
wild.
not like
I
I
do
like
it, I
oh
do it maybe like once a week, bro, twice a week at
when I
most.
was cutting that first time, I would step on it every day. I'd step on it like multiple
Oh
times.
yeah, if I'm like, yeah, if I'm
After
like
I
if I'm
stop.
competing, then I check it like multiple times a day
Yeah.
because more information is better, right? But I'm saying like, bro, if
yeah,
you're in a surplus or you're in a body recomposition, like if you're in a body recomposition, you don't need to check your weight all the time.
yeah.
If you're at maintenance calories.
I personally like checking it, bulking or cutting, just because I've been in a phase where like either I was trying to stay too lean, not making consistent progress for like a really long time, or like I would just fucking check after like a month and I'm like 7 pounds up, and I'm like, what the fuck, I'm getting fat again. So we're bulking way too fast, right? So I've just been in a habit of like tracking, and it's probably something a
Yeah,
trauma as well. Like I don't want to get fat too quick, right? So that when I'm tracking consistently, I'm like, okay, I'm going up 0.5 or 1 pound every couple of weeks.
yeah,
That's exactly the pace I want to go at. If I go any faster, I'm like, okay, maybe I got to reduce some calories.
yeah. And well, just to clarify, the reason I don't check my body weight like every day
Yeah,
is because
do
I've
the
been
same
gaining
thing.
like
Yeah,
I've been gaining steady like 0.5 to a pound a week, right?
there you go.
That's
Yeah,
been for the last what, like 2.5 months?
yeah,
And I
and
eat the same shit every day.
that's what I was gonna just
So
say.
like there's no for me it's like it doesn't matter if I check the weight
Yeah,
or not. I'm gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
up like it's so consistent. It's like I
yeah.
already know the information. I already know the outcome, right?
That's it.
So that's why I don't check it. But if my eating was all over the place, my stress and this and that was all over the place, then I would check it a lot more often.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's what makes sense. If you're eating the same shit, then
Well, it's
Yeah.
literally identical, bro.
it's
Bro, every
yeah,
morning I post the same Rice Krispie cereal.
yeah. Should get sponsored by Rice Krispies. Yeah. Rice Krispies, if you're watching this, I know you are. Holla at Manraj. Yeah. He'll
What are they gonna sponsor me for?
Rice Krispies cereal boxes. They're gonna put
Those
you on the
are
cover.
awesome.
Yeah,
Cover.
they'll put me on the cover, bro.
Imagine. That'd be
Yo,
sick.
it's bro. Now
Bro,
now it's 10 times easier, right? Everyone's pushing for diversity and everything.
yeah, why not?
Throw the
You get
race
like
card in there.
you know those three characters in Rice Krispies, or is it just the one little white kid on the box?
It's
It's not gonna
three.
be it's not gonna
Snap,
be a
crackle,
white
and
kid.
pop, I think.
Bro, you could be like the next one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fourth one?
we can be the three kids, three brown kids. Yo, Rice Krispies, holla at three brown kids instead of white kids. Okay, yo, let's go to the second point. So we said don't stay lean too long. Focus on
Yeah.
putting on muscle. What's the second point? Actually, we transition into it.
Yeah.
Don't progressive overload, but
Aggressive overload
basically don't
with your
just
training.
yo-yo the whole time, right?
Yeah.
So is that a mistake you've made? What is that? Have you been tracking for 5 years?
For me,
Yeah.
so with progressive overload, I never tracked any of my workouts before COVID.
Okay.
That's when I like first started researching a lot. Bro, I used to be so dumb. I used to chase the pump. I used to watch a bunch of these like Arnold videos,
I love the pump.
and bro, I think I don't know, man. It's actually so dumb now that I think about like chasing this whole pump thing because it's just like a feeling at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
If
I
you don't
love my
drink any
feelings.
water,
Yeah.
yeah, I know you fucking sensitive fuck. Um, if you don't drink any water, This guy's like, I love my feelings. If you don't drink any water, right? Bro, you're not even gonna get a pump. If you don't have any salts, you're not gonna get a pump, right? Whereas your training performance, it's more like quantifiable. I'm more like just based on my personality, I'm more of like a facts type of person rather than a feelings person. So I always see life as more like black and white. So
Wow.
that's why I always track my progress.
It's bigger than
You
black
don't
and
you don't
You
like
just gotta
brown.
what?
Yeah.
huh?
Did he say it's bigger than black and white? Isn't that a little
Problem with
baby
the whole
song or
way of,
something?
problem with the whole way of life.
Yeah, it's a little baby song. Yeah. But that's how I do it, bro. That's how I do it. I think everyone should do that because chasing the pump, the average person, you're working a lot. You have this stress, you have that stress going on. Your meals probably aren't as consistent as someone that lives, breathes, and eats the gym. So that's gonna always give you better bang for your buck. Does that make sense?
Damn, that's perfect, bro.
Yeah.
I agree. Like I used to I still actually do chase the pump sometimes. I just love
Well,
the pump.
for the pump, chase it at the end of your workout. Like do
But
all the bread and butter stuff. Like make sure you're progressing in that. At the
but
end, if you do some,
Arnold said pump is like, you gotta chase it, bro. Yeah.
bro, that's I don't know.
Okay, so
You know what I think about? This is what I'll think about, right?
yeah.
So think about it this way. It's like I don't know, bro. Anything in life, right? Let's say they cut down trees in the
Yeah.
1920s. They did it a certain way,
Okay.
right? They did it by hand.
Okay.
Now we have all this machinery, right? People are still they're not going to go cut it by hand because we obviously didn't have the information and technology then.
Yeah. It's true.
So there's a more efficient and effective way of doing it,
It's true.
right? So Arnold, when he was back in, what was this 1970s?
Yeah, 70s.
Yeah, he only did what they did, and bro, they were just guessing.
Yeah.
They're just purely guessing off random shit, and somehow they figured it out, right?
Yeah.
And actually, he figured it out, and yeah, they just did it. But now there's more effective ways, right? More effective equipment, this and that. So why would you do something that's outdated
Yeah.
and not set yourself up for success?
No, it's true. I used to back in university, and when I used to started training, I used to follow like 60-day split from Chris Jones, wicked guy, first guy I ever started following on YouTube. And his split was like fucking 5 sets every exercise, like 2.5 hour workouts, and that's what I used to like relate to. Okay, this is a good workout because I feel fucking fried, right? If I feel fried, that means it's a good workout. That means I'm gonna grow, right? So I related that feeling of like, fucking just destroying my body every single time. Shouldn't be able to walk, shouldn't be able to put my hand on the steering wheel if I did arms. That would be like a sick day. But I would say now I'm much bigger than I was in university. And maybe it's because I've been training for that time now. That could be
Yeah.
also the reason. Because it obviously works still. But now it's more like consistent progress rather than like just feeling destroyed and feeling fried after 3, 4 weeks. And then you're like, oh, why do I feel like shit? And then you get a sick pump again in 2 weeks later, right? So quantify your
And then
training.
at that age, bro, you're gonna grow no matter what, right?
Too much testosterone, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna grow.
you're gonna go. Okay, so track your training.
Yeah.
Progressive overload.
Track your training. And then once you do track your training,
Yeah,
you will literally start to understand you just do the same stuff for a decade.
yeah,
With just better form, more weight, and more reps. That's pretty much it.
yeah. I will say though, I think it's good to there obviously be movements that you connect with a little bit more than others. I don't know if you would agree with that, but like certain movements, some people don't connect with, certain movements connect with better. Like I, for example, like a lower incline dumbbell press, I connect with like my chest much better than like a higher incline dumbbell press, right?
But that's just the way that it's set up, right?
Yeah, one is more shoulder, one more upper chest,
Yeah.
but still, like I like even like a dumbbell press more than like a hammer incline, like a machine. Like I connect
Yeah.
with my upper chest better with a dumbbell.
You know
Uh,
when well, a lot of people say like I connect with this exercise better, I don't like this
yeah,
exercise. Like, bro, I have some clients, right? They'll start their workout program and like within one workout they did back and they're like, oh bro, I don't like this exercise. Let's switch this out.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, bro, you literally did only like 4 sets of it.
yeah.
Like, how do you expect to get the most out of it?
There you go. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right?
That's true.
So it's like at least give it like 6 weeks, right?
6 to 12 weeks.
And
Yeah,
what you'll notice is like you'll get better and better and better at it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like imagine barbell squatting the first time. It's all shaky. You're like, oh fuck, it's
Fuck
shaky.
this.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
switch this. Right?
100%.
That makes no sense. So like
100%.
at least stick with the movement for like 6 weeks. And what you'll notice is you'll get better and better and better at it.
Yeah.
Week after week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
start to understand and your connection and this and that will improve.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm saying you could do that with majority of exercises, but obviously there are some exercises which just feel horrible for you.
Exactly.
Those exercises you shouldn't be doing.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
give it at least 6 to 8 weeks
Yeah.
for you to determine that.
Yeah. That's true.
So Rounit's able to say like, oh, I don't like the hammer incline because he's been training for a decade. And he
Yeah.
knows like because Rounit's probably tried it for 6 weeks and he's like, oh, this is shit. And then
Yeah.
2 years later, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna try it again. And he
I'm
tried
actually
it, and
trying
he's
it
like,
again right now.
exactly.
actually-
Oh yeah, at Freebird, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm actually trying it again. So,
Yo, I was gonna ask you, I don't think that's an incline machine. I think that's a flat.
but I think you can like shimmy forward and it becomes
Yeah,
just
shimmy
like,
forward. Yeah. That's what I was
what I
gonna tell
do.
you one day. That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
gonna tell you. But yeah, you've tried it multiple times and you
Yeah.
still give it a new like try, right? To see if
100%.
it's gonna benefit this and that, because you
Yeah.
never know, it might start working.
Yeah, that's true. I
Especially
agree.
when you're
Yeah.
like movements like that, like your body is more, it's more like the neuromuscular connections that are working to sort of get your body to understand what muscles to fire, when to fire them, do that. So like when you're doing like, say someone's training for the first time, most of their gains when they're doing a workout or an exercise for the first time is just their brain understanding how to contract the muscles at the right times or in the right way to for you to perform it effectively. You're not actually gonna get muscle growth effects until 6 weeks or later, because that's when your brain has understood how to make this as efficient as possible.
Yeah.
And then once it's kind of tapped out the neuromuscular gains, that's when it kind of goes into actually growing the muscle, right? Because now
Yeah.
that's the limiting factor. It's not your brain sort of figuring out how to do the movement. So like Manraj said, if you're only doing 4 sets of an exercise, your brain is still learning for the first time how to do that exercise.
Yeah.
So putting those things together, and then the more you do that exercise, so say you don't feel pull-ups in your back, you do pull-ups for 6 weeks. 6 weeks later, your body's going to just be a lot more efficient at just performing the exercise.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be like, okay, the muscles are a limiting factor. Let's focus on adding some more meat to the muscles or
There you go.
some that actual growth stimulus, right? So like I think that goes into that too, where it's just like the skill acquisition part where
Yeah.
your body is learning how to do the skill, and then once it's kind of mastered that's when it's going to add on the muscle or the soreness or XYZ.
There you go. And
Yeah,
bro,
you
the
said
great,
you gave the science version of it.
yeah, bro. There's a course prescript skill acquisition. They say exactly that.
I remember
Yeah.
hearing like when I went to
The-
prescript.
Yo, it's so funny. So like, you just say, like, say like it says 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks, whatever it takes to acquire the skill of the movement.
Why is Kex laughing? Why is this guy laughing?
What
When,
happened?
when did you go to prescript?
I went to prescript in when I was at AFM 2019 October.
They started in Good
2019.
Life, bro, in person.
29 October. Yeah, come on, bro. I'm fucking educated, bro.
Jordan Shallow,
Jordan Shallow worked at Good Life.
Killian worked at.
Yeah, I know Killian from Good Life.
Yeah. But
Bro,
yeah. Okay, so
this guy's trying to make me look like a dumbass.
before I lose
You
my
said it and you started laughing. I'm like, why is that
This guy's like, I'm like, oh, I remember going to prescript. Kex like this. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this guy smiling?
Okay, so before I lose my point, what I was saying is, you know how Kaz just mentioned the skill acquisition phase, where it's like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12, whatever it is for the movement, especially like squat, bench, dead. It might take a little longer for some people. Most people switch their workout every 6 weeks, 4 weeks. So like, you don't even give your body a chance to learn the movement to actually get the muscle gains, and you've already switched the movement, right? So if you give yourself that 6 to 10 week mark to learn it, and then you'll start to finally see some rewards, see some rewards.
What?
See some rewards because your body will actually connect the dots better.
We're all dumb as hell today.
Yeah,
Yo, you know what I was gonna say about that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is about to get like mad scientific because this guy thinks I didn't go to prescript, bro. It's not gonna be scientific.
Let me take my sweater off, bro. I'm sweating.
So, yo, even you know how people switch out their workouts, right?
Yeah.
Every 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
This whole feeling is like when you contract the muscle.
Yeah.
When you shorten the muscle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you do like a hammer strength incline machine,
yeah,
it's heaviest at the top.
Short, yeah.
So people will do that like at the starting of their workout for
hmm
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
And then they're like, oh, let me switch it up. And the next 4 weeks, they'll put it at the back of their workout.
yeah,
And then they'll do it, but it'll be really hard because it like to shorten the chest.
yeah,
They have so much fatigue and they're like, oh, I don't feel the contraction. I don't feel the pump.
yeah.
So it's not like, but they don't even know, right?
I
So
don't even know.
it's not even that the exercise is bad. It's just like your exercise selection is bad. And
Order.
yeah.
Yeah,
And the order's messed up and the strength curve's messed up where you should be prioritizing that movement.
yeah,
So it's like they don't even know, right? You only know what you know.
yeah. This is
That's why you gotta go to prescript.
Let's go prescript.
That's the manuscript right there, bro.
Man.
Holy.
This is
Bro,
also
but
like,
prescript was pretty trash though. I'm not gonna lie.
yo, honestly, prescript changed my life. I love prescript.
It was pretty.
After accounting, bro, I was like, fuck, how am I gonna be a trainer, bro? I don't know shit. And I took CanFit, and I was like, what the? I still don't know shit.
Bro,
Then
CanFit. Bro, I'm not even like trying to be a good life like salesperson. CanFit was at least relatable, bro. Prescript, these guys are using the most mental words I've ever heard in my life, bro.
But yo, I started in prescript, and it
Oh my.
boosted my confidence right off the bat. I feel like I knew like so much shit like 5 years that I would know after like 5 years of training. I took it like PSLL1 before I started. I didn't even train one person at this point. I
Yeah.
took PSL1 before that, and then I took actually barbell course and skill acquisition and programming and performance nutrition. Took all of them. Actually, performance nutrition I'm taking now, but the other one I took, I had like no clients, and I was like, fucking, now I know shit. But I did fuck up initially. I was like making people do like bird dogs and shit all the time. I'm like, fuck, why is this guy not getting jacked?
See, like, yo, see, like,
I know, but then
that
I
type of
learned.
stuff,
Yeah, I learned.
yo,
'Cause
that type of stuff, like,
But
I
then
get it.
I hired a prescript coach for my training, and I was like, what the fuck? This is not even like, I was just doing like 5 sets of 10 reps with barbell squat, RDLs, bench, and I was like, what the fuck? My guys, I'm making them do like floor press with dumbbells and like a plank before.
Yeah,
And I was like, how's this guy? Then I was like, oh fuck, okay, they mean like these are like 1% if someone needs like help on like shoulder tightness, whatever. You can improve their warm up slightly, but the whole
yeah,
workout doesn't have to be like that. So it
yeah,
was a little bit of a
yeah,
learning curve, but it was good.
yeah. Well, I feel like their vocabulary that they use,
Yeah.
since they're like science guys, right? They're selling a
Yeah,
course.
for
You want
sure.
to kind of like sound smart, right? So
100%.
they're using these crazy ass like language and this and that, bro. Like the average person reads at a fifth grade level, right?
I can't
And
even
if you're talking about me, bro, I read at a kindergarten level,
I can't even speak, bro.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We've been stuttering like crazy. If any of my
Yeah.
clients watch this, bro, I literally stutter like crazy, right?
Yeah.
But bro, it was like over the weekend, bro,
Yeah.
I would like work like 12, 13 hours. And then the
Yeah.
next morning I would go and I would
Oh
sit in the
fuck.
course. And these
Yeah.
guys are saying the most crazy words and everything. I'm like, bro, this is so shit. You know what's so messed up? I did the course, right? Listen how fucked up this is. I did the
Yeah.
prescript course.
Yeah.
I went for all 3 days, right?
Okay.
And then at the end, you have to do a test to get a certificate, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this course was so shit. I didn't even do the test. I paid the money, bro. I didn't even get the certification.
That's fucked.
I paid like $550. I didn't even get the certification. I'm like, yo, this is such a shit course.
That's
Yeah.
fucking jokes.
I swear, bro. I swear to God. Like my good life manager was asking me, he's like, oh, bro, like level up, level up. I'm like, I don't care, bro. I'm not doing it.
So you just said some exercises aren't for some people, some courses are not for some people.
Yeah, bro. Like the Train by JP app,
Yeah, like it's
bro. I
wicked.
paid $49 for that. I learned 100
So
times
much.
more.
There you go. Yeah.
100 times
And it's
more.
probably learning more through application, right? Instead of big words. Like
Yo,
you
bro, it's
applied it.
just
Yeah.
it's so simple, bro.
Simple. Yeah, it is simple.
Yeah, it's like it's like, yo, understand this strength curve.
Understand?
Fuck.
I caught you, bro.
I know, I was hoping. I was like, shit.
I
was
slipped so many
hoping.
times. I'm like, yo, let's put emphasis
I
on
was
someone
hoping
else.
that you were gonna catch it. It's just like, yo, understand like this strength curve. This
I'm
is
like-
how it works.
Yeah,
Done.
that's it. Yeah.
It's like, yo, you want to prioritize this exercise,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, so don't forget this point. I'm gonna bring it back, strength curve. Like you know how you were talking about exercise order? And let's go back to feelings. So certain exercises, like a movement that's like you said, hammer strength, you focus on the squeeze. A cable fly, you focus on the stretch, or a machine fly, focus on the stretch. Or like an incline dumbbell curl, you focus on the stretch. High
Yeah.
cable curl, you focus on the squeeze. But then something that's like more like mid, like a dumbbell press, a bench press, or even like a preacher curl, even though you'll feel it in the muscle, it's not as like squeeze or stretch based per se. You should feel it, but it's not all feeling based. right? Like a dumbbell press is like all mid-range, right? They're not fully stretching or shortening. So that again, some people I'm like, yo, people are like, yo, I don't feel incline dumbbell pressed in my upper chest fiber right here. I'm like, yo, bro, like, understand, it's just going through like this. You're gonna see your chest move. As long as it's moving, you're loading it, it's gonna grow, right?
Yeah.
Instead of relying on that feeling. Yeah.
Bro, even you know what you just said?
Yeah.
Like Jordan Peters literally talked about that. He's like,
Oh,
people
fuck
are
the
so
Jordan Peters. No, I'm just kidding.
he's like, yo, people are so worried about like the pump and the contraction,
Yeah.
but like the hardest contraction is always in like the shortened position.
Yeah.
So it's like people are doing incline cable curls. They're like, I've some of my guys, they're like, yo, they do incline cable curls, and they're like, bro, I don't feel the pump. It's like, bro, like this exercise is not for that, right? It's just to
Yeah.
hit like a different
100%.
variation or everything. So
Yeah.
it makes sense,
Makes a lot of sense.
right? The pre-script guys would have just overcomplicated it.
Short bicep curl. Okay, so
Yo, but isn't preacher curl shortened, or you're thinking like extreme short?
I'm thinking like technically
Extreme, like
extreme short
extreme
would be
short,
like
like
it'd be
this.
like here. Yeah.
Yeah, behind your head.
Yeah, behind your head. That'd be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
extreme short and bicep, right?
I think of short like elbow. Like I think of like for biceps, I think short elbow in front of you,
Yeah.
mid like elbow beside you, and lengthen like elbow behind you.
That could
Yeah,
work, yeah. But
that
like
works.
See, Kegs, you see our science, bro? Bro,
it could
I'm
still work.
educated, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen,
so we said don't try to stay lean too much. Stop chasing feelings. And then actually Kags touched on this. He used to crazy bulk for like a week and gain like 17 pounds. And then he used to be like, I'm fat, and he used to cut. So he was doing some sort of dirty bulk variation. It's
I
probably a big mistake.
thought it changed the game, but I guess
Really.
not.
Yeah.
Game changing.
Have you done dirty bulking ever?
Yeah.
I know Manraj, you do it. Like, but have you done like dirty bulking, or have you done like clean dirty bulking?
Are you talking mirror Kegs? We're both
Oh yeah,
things.
shit. I don't know. Whoever's
Yo,
whoever.
I've done like yeah, I've never done dirty bulking, but I've gained like a lot of weight through like clean food.
But you like being fat.
Yo, I don't.
Like it doesn't bother you if you like see a little bit more fat. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta cut now. Like you don't go in the mirror and be like, just touch your stomach, be like, oh, I'm fat, right?
No, but yo, I know everything's performance based. I've understood everything's performance based, like in the
Yeah,
gym,
100%. Yeah.
right? So like for me, like if I train, I don't know, bro. Like let's say I'm at 12%.
Okay.
Like my training's like 200 times better at like 15, 16%. So
Wicked.
I'm like, I don't know why I would stay lean.
But let's backtrack. Like, have you in your starting training, have you ever like dirty bulk? Like you're like, oh,
No,
I want to gain a bunch of weight. I'm just gonna eat whatever's my mom making, all the roti and
no,
everything. No?
no.
Kags,
I've
have you
eaten my
done that?
mom's roti
When
in
I went
12 years.
to when I went to
What the
university
fuck?
for the first
Mom's
time,
probably cheesed. Wow.
when I went to university for the first time, I went in at my leanest.
This guy went
I
to
had like
university, bro. Fucking smart guy.
Kegs,
Okay, continue.
don't flex on it, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Chill,
no,
man.
University guy.
I'm like a college dropout. Don't flex.
Yeah. Fuck,
so
bro.
I went there for so I was living on res and we had a meal plan, right? And I
Okay.
had like the I think one of the higher meal plans. So it's like you just go and get unlimited food or whatever. Like yo, time to fucking bulk up for the first year, real freshman 15. These guys don't know what's about to hit them. I think I gained 25 pounds in my first semester of university just because like I'd go
Holy
and
fuck.
like everyone else, my friends would have their plate of food and I would have like triple the amount of food on my plate. And I would just
Badass.
you gotta eat to grow. And
25 pounds in a semester, like 16 weeks?
yeah, 4 months.
That's a
That
lot,
was
bro.
peak dirty bulking
No,
with
that's not bad, bro.
So wait, do you remember like what's your, let's ignore Manraj. He's talking
I've
shit.
gained, bro. My first coach, bro, I was gaining like 14 pounds a month, bro.
That's
that's
just fucked. Yeah, you
Yeah,
told
he
me,
was
bro.
like, yo, keep going, keep going. I was like, all right, bro. Yeah.
Wait, but like, so let's go mind-wise. In your head, what did you relate the dirty bulking to? Were you like, if I just gain a bunch of weight, I'm gonna gain a bunch of muscle? Or what was the intention
nothing
behind it?
much. I was like, yo, if I need to eat my food, if I need to gain weight, I need to eat food. Let me
Yeah,
just eat food than I usually do. And it'd be like breakfast, you go in, you get two like breakfast burritos. Lunch, you go in, you get the rice and the chicken and the potatoes and like everything they had. I'm like, man, I have more calories. Let me just try whatever they had. So I just put it all on the plate. Dinner, same thing. And then you get like
crazy.
pizza, campus pizza. You get like the Laziz that's around the block. Get this, that. And I'm living on my own for the first time too, so I'm like, shit, like I don't have to eat whatever's at home. Sick. It was like a kid in a candy
Yeah.
store, kid with all the foods around. So I just ate everything, and I realized I didn't even train that hard. Definitely did not work out.
You know what's crazy,
Yeah.
yo? People associate like building muscle
Yeah.
with gaining weight.
Yeah.
Whereas like building muscle is like all gym performance.
Yeah.
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 So like people like, bro, I've seen people. Oh
Yo,
my
clip that.
goodness,
Yo,
bro.
editor, whoever's editing this, clip that. No
Clip
one,
that.
no one's
Clip
editing.
that, chat.
Clip that.
These nerds say. But yo, I've seen people, bro, these guys will gain like 40 pounds, right? Even me
Yeah.
for my first like with my first coach, bro, I went from like fuck, bro, I think I was like,
I can't believe you had a coach that made you do that. That's so fucked.
I mean you this guy put W in the chat. W chat. Yo, bro, my first coach, I don't even know, bro. But yo, it's like you don't know anything, right? So you
Yeah.
hire someone thinking that they're gonna like,
No, but that's what
make
I
a
mean.
build.
I'm like, that's what I mean. I was
So
saying like you had a coach. Like we dirty bulk just because we dirty bulk.
yeah,
We thought it
I
was
had a
muscle.
coach.
You had
I
a
had a
coach and
coach.
he made you dirty
He's like,
bulk.
yo, fucking eat like a bunch of food. So I was sending him updates. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I gained like 3 pounds, 4 pounds this week. And he's like, oh, you're getting huge. I was like, sick. He sent me the email back. He's like, you're getting huge. And yo, this is actually another caveat.
Yeah.
It makes sense why I saw such shit results because I paid $110 for that coach a month, right? Because like, yo, that was the first person I found. I didn't
Yeah,
do any
yeah.
research. I'm like, yo, $110. I'm like, yo, this is a steal, bro. I just hired him.
That's fucking
But
crazy.
so he was like, yo, just gain the weight, you'll build the muscle. And
Mm.
I was gaining like, bro, fuck, man, like 14, 16 pounds a month, but I wasn't even log booking my numbers.
I was gonna just say, was there gym
So
performance going up
no,
or
no,
what?
no, I wasn't even log booking my numbers.
Oh
So what
fuck.
happened was I was 170, right? I think I
Yeah.
was incline dumbbell pressing like 50 pounds.
Okay.
And then at the end of my bulk, I was like 216, 218, and I was dumbbell pressing like 55 pounds.
That's
Right?
fucked.
So I gained like 45 pounds, 50
But
pounds in body weight. And bro, my dumbbell press only increased by like 5 pounds.
Holy fuck, man.
Because yo, I didn't even like he never brought it up. He like
He
all
gave you a
he's
workout or no? He gave you a
yo,
workout.
he gave me a workout,
You
but this
never
is
lose
back in
track.
2017. So
Oh
everyone
shit.
was like, yo, train hard, train hard. But what does train hard mean?
Yeah.
Like, so someone that's new, what does training hard mean?
Yeah. You don't even know what failure
Right?
looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people like training hard is like sweating. Some people
Yeah.
like training hard is like, being tired,
Yeah.
right? So now, like, yo, even when I tell all my clients, right, like all my guys and girls, I'll tell them, I'm like, yo, get PRs, like get PRs, get PRs, get PRs. I don't say like train hard because
Yeah.
train hard is so vague. It's different for
Yeah.
everyone.
Beat your numbers. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. But that was horrible, bro. And
God
then
damn.
I went from 216
Yeah.
to 156 stage weight.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's
and
fucking crazy.
and it was crazy, bro. My blood pressure was probably through the roof,
I
bro.
was gonna say, bro, that guy, like fitness
Insane,
coach,
bro.
probably made you the most unfit person in the whole gym.
From November, so this is November 2017.
Yeah.
November 2017 to August 2018, I
Yeah.
went from 170 to 216, 218 to 156.
Holy
So,
fuck.
bro, in December, January, in 9 months, I gained, in 9 months, I gained
That's so
46
fucked.
pounds. In 9 months, I gained 46 pounds and I lost 60 pounds. So, in 8 months, my weight fluctuated 106 pounds total, up and
That
down.
is so fucked.
nuts.
Did you look better than you started? Because obviously you were shredded, so that's why, right? Maybe you did look a little better.
Yeah. But yo, it was the first time I was getting like,
Lean.
but yo, back then I was like fucking so lean, bro.
I was gonna
I
say,
I, I actually looked like pretty good.
like you look scrawny.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
But yo, first time you get lean, like, everyone around you's
Yeah, yeah.
I can't say
Everyone's
what I want to
tripping.
say, but everyone's, boosting you, right?
Boosting you 100%.
Everyone's
I was the
boosting you. They're
same,
like, oh, you
bro.
look shredded, bro. You look insane. And you're just like, you
So
just
I was,
like, bro, you just stand in the mirror and you just go like this.
yeah,
Like 20 minutes. Kags, I know you've done that shit. I know Kags has done that shit, bro. You're just standing, you're just looking at the veins and your
bro. I
arm.
still do that. I fucking still look at my weight
Yeah,
every fucking day. But
bro, I used to do that all the time.
yeah, when I remember the same shit, bro. Like when so basically consensus, dirty bulk doesn't mean more gains, right? It doesn't mean more track
Higher
your
gym
performance.
performance.
Performance
Dirty
is gonna
training.
dictate. Yeah.
That's some shit Ronan would say. Dirty training. equals
Dirty.
more gains.
Oh damn. What do you mean
No,
dirty training?
no,
What are you
because
trying to?
remember we were making
Jason,
some
I'm just
YouTube.
kidding.
No, no, yo, we were making a YouTube video, Kegs, and this
What
guy's like,
dirty? What dirty? What the fuck?
no,
Nah,
no, I was done my set, and this guy's like, yeah, that was dirty. Or after your set, you're like, yeah, dirty. I'm
like a
like,
nasty
okay,
pump, like a dirty pump. That's what I meant. But
yeah.
yeah, but basically, more weight gain doesn't mean more muscle. So is there like a number you aim for? Like this much. Like in my head, usually like anything more than like 3-4 pounds a month. If you're gaining more than that, you're probably putting unnecessary fat on. In most cases, unless you're like complete beginner and you're just trying to gain a bunch of weight, then like you can gain like first whatever 5-6 pounds a month maybe. But like after that, if you've been training for a minute, I would usually cap it at like 4 pounds a month maximum. I prefer like 2 to 2.5 pounds a month, nothing more than that. Because I think after that is just more like unnecessary fat. But with that, you have to be more diligent with your diet and things like that. So if you're a little bit more like flexible, then yeah, 4 pounds, I think it's acceptable. Well, there'll be some more fat gain.
Yo, I talked about this in one of my posts
Yeah,
for December, right?
yeah,
Obviously, you want to gain the least amount of weight, right? But it also comes down to your confidence level as well,
for
right?
sure.
Like, bro, I could gain within a snap of a finger, I could be like 6% body fat in like 16 weeks
Yeah,
and like compete, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I'm like so confident. I don't even enjoy food. I like doing cardio. Like, bro, I'm like kind of messed up in the head, right?
yeah.
So I'm like extremely confident in dropping the body weight.
Okay.
So if I add an extra pound or 2 pounds a month, I
Yeah,
don't really care,
yeah,
right? Whereas for you, right? For you, it's
yeah.
kind of a big deal. Like you don't want to gain the weight
Exactly.
because you
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
like, it's very unfortunate.
Trauma.
You have extreme amounts of trauma, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So it depends on that as well. So I was
yeah,
talking about this in one of my posts at Christmas.
yeah,
Like, bro, if you're extremely confident in losing the weight, bro,
yeah,
eat whatever you want, right?
yeah.
But
Makes
if you
sense.
have problems losing the weight and your past has told you that,
Yeah.
then like be more diligent and be more careful with that. So
For
yeah, I
sure.
would say, bro, at most best case scenario, you want to be a pro, you want to do this, that, 0.5 pounds a week, 2 pounds a month.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Actually, the confidence can go both ways. It's like if you, yes, confidence in like losing, gaining. If you just know for a fact you can just lose it anytime you want, that helps. So you don't like overreact if you gain too much. But also just in
Exactly.
general, like if you're just confident in your skin, like you're like, yeah, I'm good either way. Like more weight or leaner look doesn't define like who I am, kind of thing. Then that helps too. So maybe don't associate a leaner look, or that's probably for I'm talking myself at this point, but don't associate a leaner look to be like a more confident person. Even if you're bulkier, a
Yeah.
good you're a good person, People like you.
No. Only when you're shredded, bro.
Yeah. Well. Okay, so with three things we said don't try to stay lean all the time. Make sure you track don't chase your feelings too much, like progressive overload, train hard.
Train
Or
hard.
train PRs, train for PRs, not just train hard.
Train for performance.
Train for performance. There you go. Actually, this is a good thing. I had a good point. I wrote it down when you said that. Um, Performance could also doesn't mean it just like more weight. It could be like, okay, if the movement is controlled better, like better execution,
Better
better,
negative.
better, like, yeah. If you're doing more reps week by week, if you're maybe adding like some intensifiers over time,
You know what's another one, bro? My
yeah,
coach actually told me this. He
yeah.
said better cadence as well of the set,
Okay. What does that
which
mean?
fucking blew my mind. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. What does
So
that
like
mean?
if
What
you do
is,
if you do
yeah,
eight, like 1 week, like let's say month one, right?
yeah,
You do like 8 reps, but
yeah,
like the last 2 reps on a squat,
yeah,
you're standing at the top
yeah,
for like 15 seconds. You're catching your breath, then you go down.
yeah.
But
Okay.
month three, you're doing like 8 reps like this, and the
There you
tempo's like
go.
consistent, right?
Yeah,
So it's like
there you
the
go.
cadence is better.
Better execution,
Yeah, better
cadence. Yeah,
execution and cadence. And he said
yeah,
that to me. I was like, oh damn.
yeah. Wow,
See?
that's underrated. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
this
even
is
think about that.
actually something what Coach James Mack said to me back in 2021 when he was making me do like squats. He was like, "Yo, bro, you're gonna stay at the same weight for 6 months. We're just gonna take out 1 second pause every single." So like he started me at 4 second tempo, 3 second pause, 4 seconds on the way up for the first 2 months. It was so fucked. It was a mind fuck. I was like, "Yo, what are you doing, bro? I haven't increased weight." He's like, "Don't worry, we're gonna make it 2 second tempo now."
I'll drop that coach.
And then, but I got so
I would
jacked,
straight
bro.
drop that coach,
I
bro.
think I squatted, bench, deadlifted the most weight because he made me learn the movements because I wasn't squatting, benching, or deadlifting consistently. So he just fucking tempoed the shit out of everything.
Yo, you don't deadlift, right? I've never seen you deadlift.
No, I don't. I actually deadlifted for the exercise library video. but not really normally.
I've never seen a video of you deadlifting.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, you can't because I'm dead. I'm just kidding. That's a fucking bad joke. That's a horrible joke.
But
I
bro,
think
even
that-
but okay, okay. What's the idea of doing? What's the purpose of doing 3 second negative with 45 second pause at the bottom and 2 seconds up?
Well, it's like you said, body awareness, also like joint strengthening per se. And then like just learning the movement better, right? Like you know how we just talking about skill acquisition phase, or like or wash up period, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
yeah.
it. With the tempo, you're able to learn the movement a little bit faster because you're going through every single component of the movement, right? You're not just going up and down. You're like, okay, I'm feeling pushing my feet into the ground, full foot pressure. My heels are not coming off. I have my because like when you're doing that much tempo, bro, every time you go and do that movement, the feet are in the exact same position,
Yeah.
right? They're all, like like your form is actually fucking sick on squats. I've seen it.
Who's
Like yours, like Manraj.
yo? I feel like my training's pretty good, yo.
Yeah, your form is really
I
good. So
like
like you have your
execution's always good.
your form is down, right? Most people don't have their form.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why tempo helps. But like you end up doing controlled movements anyways. Like you already have tempo included in all your movements.
Yeah.
Most people don't. So like I was coming from like straight Chris Jones Brampton style training, and he's like, "Yo, bro, you train everything so fast."
Yeah.
So he like
Okay. That
went to
made
the
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Then you went
I
to the opposite extreme, and
yeah
then you
yeah yeah.
slowly came in the middle.
And like I used to hip thrust every squat, every RDL. Like I used to hip thrust so hard at the top, like every single time. So everything was speedy, right? Trying to hump
Speedy.
everything, but um. Okay, but
That
so
makes
three things, right?
sense.
Don't try to stay too lean. Stop chasing feelings, and then dirty bulk doesn't mean more gains.
More weight gain doesn't mean more gains.
Yeah, performance in the gym means gains.
Scale weight doesn't beat gym performance.
That's it.
Flip that.
Okay, clip that.
Scale weight doesn't beat gym weight.
Don't clip that.
Fuck. Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, damn.
And you just have to wait to make gains. No,
Exactly.
because you have to be patient. Wait. Okay, that's the podcast.
I don't
Any other
know.
last things? Or no? That's good. Okay. Yo, we're
On the chat.
that's the outro. That's the outro.
Okay. Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Good podcast. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.